If you're trying to start or scale an online business, and especially if you're trying to earn passive income online, then the number one revenue channel I'd recommend for you is going to be digital products. And here's why. Unlike physical products, digital products don't require any inventory storage or fulfillment costs. You can create a product once and deliver it to an infinite number of buyers online. Plus, unlike one-on-one services, you have unlimited earning potential because when you work with clients, you'll always have a maximum revenue amount based on how much you charge and how many hours you're willing to work. And although I think one-on-one services are a great revenue stream for a lot of business owners, relying on clients as your only source of revenue is risky and limited, while adding digital products will diversify your income streams to give you passive income opportunities that don't rely on you trading your time for money. So I can't say enough good things about digital products, and although I can't make any guarantees, I know creators who earn at least $1,000 per month using each of these strategies, and many earn $10,000 per month or more, including me. And even if you're an experienced business owner, I'll bet at least a few of these products might spark new ideas because there are a few digital products I'm surprised I don't see more creators utilizing. So with that, let's dive right into the top 10 digital products to earn passive income online in any industry, even with a small audience. Now, in case we haven't met, I'm Melissa, the founder of Wit and Wire, where I help creators turn their skills and passions into profitable online businesses. I earn well over 6 figures in revenue from digital products every year. So if you are interested in course creation strategies and simple tech tutorials for online business owners, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Now, this list is in no particular order, but my goal for each digital product is to explain first, what is it? Second, how much effort does it take to create? Third, how much can you charge and where should you sell it? And finally, who could this work for, including a few examples. Let's start with number 1, design templates. Design templates are really versatile and popular, and you can sell templates in all kinds of tools. I would say Canva tends to be one of the most popular, along with Photoshop, Illustrators, and the Adobe Suite, and buyers can customize your templates to suit their brand. Here are a few examples. So the most commonly known, I would probably argue, is social media graphics. You could create them for Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, endless opportunities there. You could also sell webinar templates like slide templates for either a free workshop or for online courses. You could offer workbook templates. You could sell client assets. So this one is interesting because it's not just about selling templates for graphic design. If you create a really nicely designed packet that somebody could use to share their packages or their onboarding process with clients, that's something a lot of people would be willing to pay for. You could also create media kits so that people could use that when they're pitching. So there are so many opportunities, and here are just a couple of examples. Pixie Stock is a stock image and template library, and it is actually membership access, but this shows just one type of template they offer, Instagram carousels. So you can see the previews of the designs here, and the way it works is I could click on any one of these, open it in Canva, and then adjust the colors, the fonts, and add my own images to suit my brand. You can also check out Creative Market for inspiration or to list your own products. So under templates, you can see people sell all kinds of social media templates, presentation templates, email templates, the list goes on. And you can also browse through to get some inspiration for the types of templates that you could sell. Depending on what you're selling, the price for a design template can vary. So I put $5 to $100 or more, but as you can see from even looking through Creative Market, it just depends on what you're selling. So you can either sell something individually or as a bundle. For example, you could sell one Instagram carousel template, or you could sell an entire pack of all things Instagram for feed posts, reel covers, story templates. You get the idea. Then in terms of selling options, you could either sell it independently through a checkout tool that lives on your own website, or you can put it in a marketplace. So something like Creative Market or Etsy. And I will say, of all of the top 10 digital products I'm talking about, I think design templates and the marketplace option are maybe the best use for using a marketplace just because so many people go there and it could really help expand your audience. Now, I don't want to talk too much about the checkout tools because that's probably a whole video by itself. But when it comes to choosing the right checkout and fulfillment option for your digital product, it'll depend on what type of digital product you're selling. There are a lot of checkout tools that you could use for more than one product type, but Squarespace Commerce is one example. If you have a Squarespace site, they have a native tool. You could also use WooCommerce if you have a WordPress site. Then there are other tools like Shopify you may have heard of. This is typically for physical goods, but if you already have a Shopify store, you could use it to sell simple digital products. There are other tools like Thrivecart and Samcart. These are slightly different because they don't create a shopping cart. You can't put more than one product into a cart and check out the way you can on Amazon, but they do create really beautiful checkout pages for digital products like courses, workbooks, and memberships. And then there are dedicated solutions like Teachable or other course creation platforms, which not only create a checkout page, but also the all-in-one course creation platform to create and host your course. And then there are tools like Circle or other membership platforms, so you can start to see how long this list could get. You'll find links to all of these in the description. And if you're interested in learning more about checkout tools, definitely leave me a comment, and if I get enough interest, I will add a video to the queue. Up next are content templates. So I know from experience that writing anything starting from a blank page can feel very intimidating if you have no clue where to start. So what you could do is sell content templates like starter scripts or fill in the blank templates to help people save time. And as a delivery tip on how I would actually create these, I would recommend using a Google Doc or a spreadsheet, something that people could actually use more efficiently instead of a PDF, because I think the way that most of us work online are in more of these like document-based tools. So that's just my personal preference. So that's my pro tip. Now, when it comes to a few examples, you could create email marketing templates, social media captions or video scripts. You could write podcast pitch templates or create website copy templates. The opportunity is really endless here to help people save time and create well-crafted copy for their business or their personal interest. One example I love from my friend Liz Wilcox is her email marketing membership. You'll find a link below this video. And what she does is she sends out a weekly email prompt to help you decide what you want to write each week. So it's almost like a Mad Libs fill in the blank style email that helps people save time if they write email newsletters. Another example are TikTok script templates. So my friend Kira and my friend Maz, they both have great content ideas spreadsheets. You can see them in the preview. And these help by giving you a hook for your video, a content prompt, no matter your topic or your industry, and they just make it way easier to create videos for TikTok much more efficiently. When it comes to the price, I would say these range from $5 to $150, but this is all dependent on the size and the scope of the copy. If you're helping somebody write copy for their entire website, that might be different than 30 days worth of Instagram captions. Both are valuable, but probably a different price point. Then I would also say you could consider selling a monthly subscription like my friend Liz. We'll talk about that coming up shortly. And then when it comes to selling options, you're probably going to sell this directly through your website using your checkout tool of choice. Next, let's talk about my personal favorite, which is, of course, online courses. This is a way for you to package your expertise as a digital course. And there's a wide range of scope here, from a mini course through a huge mastermind offer. And what's interesting about courses is that, yes, there's a higher time investment to create this asset, but there's a very high payoff because an online course is often the next best thing to working with an expert one-on-one. So there's a very high perceived value. And just to offer a quick tip on choosing a profitable course idea, what I would advise is that you focus on one student and then figure out how you can help them reach a specific outcome. Now, if you want to learn more about my course creation strategies, I do have a course creation toolkit. That's where I recommend all of my favorite software to create slides, record videos, and build and sell your own online course. And I have other videos on this YouTube channel about how to create and sell online courses. To show you a quick preview, here is my Wit and Wire online course, the Course Creator Mastermind. And you can see that it's divided into sections and then individual lessons. So students can come in here, they can move through the course at their own pace, watch videos, and then there are workbooks and templates included throughout. So in a way, an online course can be as simple or as complicated as you want, and it could include other types of digital products built in to increase the overall value of your experience. When it comes to pricing, there are low ticket offers, I would say starting around $25, up through signature courses and masterminds that are truly $2,000 and up. As I mentioned before, a big reason why is because courses have a high perceived value because it's just about as close to working with a one-on-one expert as you could get, but without the constraint of your actual one-on-one time with students. That said, as the price goes up, there are often other elements like a community, coaching calls, access to you. So there's a lot that goes into pricing. And if you're interested in learning more about course pricing, leave me a comment below this video and I will keep that in mind if I get enough interest. When it comes to selling options, there are two main approaches you may have heard me talk about before. I strongly recommend and endorse using an actual course creation platform so that you sell the course through your own website. Because from my own personal experience, this is significantly more profitable than using a marketplace like Udemy or Skillshare. So again, a topic for another day, but if you want to see all of my favorite course creation platforms, you'll find a link below the video. The next type of digital product is a workbook. This is a little bit simpler than a course, but this is a fillable PDF or digital document like a Google Doc or a spreadsheet that should guide somebody through a project or a process. It's unlikely that I could turn my course creator mastermind into a workbook. It would be too complex and you really need the videos that go along with it to help students reach that outcome. But to share a few examples where I think a workbook could work, things like helping people do their own audit, a website SEO audit, a TikTok account audit. You could help people with journal prompts or mindset shifts. You could offer a digital planner, a habit tracker, a budgeting tool. I think there are so many opportunities to create workbooks, and here is one example. Planner Mom Company sells this self-care journal on Etsy, priced just over $20, and you can see that there are different types of pages included in this printable workbook to help people increase their self-care and their mindfulness. When it comes to pricing, I typically see workbooks priced around $10 to $50, and they're also used as a lead generation tool. So sometimes instead of offering a paid workbook, you would offer something for free. But what I'll say is make sure if you're offering something for free, it isn't so comprehensive that you really should be charging for it. So just manage expectations there. You want to over deliver, and I'm a big fan of providing real value in things that you offer for free, but just make notice. Maybe don't offer that 40-page workbook for free. Then when it comes to selling options, you can sell all of these digital products through your own website through a checkout tool, but it's only some of them that I think work well on marketplaces, and workbooks are one that I do think you can sell pretty successfully on Etsy and likely other marketplaces as well. Similarly, we also have ebooks. So ebooks are read-only PDFs. These are digital books, unlike workbooks, which should have some kind of interactive, fillable element. These help you position yourself as an authority, and I would say the average price is about $1.99 to $15. People expect these to be priced like an actual book, and these are commonly used, again, as a lead generation opportunity. Just make sure you're not writing a full-length novel and giving it away for free, since that's not a good use of your time and energy. When it comes to selling, these are typically sold through your own website or through a marketplace like Amazon. Now, when it comes to Amazon, that's a whole set of other strategies, but I thought it's still worth mentioning ebooks here in case you do enjoy writing or sharing your authority and expertise through the written word. Up next, we may have the broadest digital product category, and that is subscriptions, aka memberships. So for the sake of our top 10 list, I'm including anything that has a recurring monthly fee. And as a business owner, this is a great way to not only create passive income, but also predictable income for your business. Now, there are many different types of subscriptions or memberships. So just to give you an idea of some types of memberships, you could create an online community where the benefit is access to other people. You could have a course or a content library where people pay a monthly fee to retain access to content, the way that we all subscribe to Netflix. It could also be a combination of both of those things. You may also choose to do something like a paid private podcast or a paid newsletter. People are willing to pay for gated content, for bonus content, for additional access to you. And one specific type of paid content that I think is really gaining in popularity are trend reports. So as an example, if you were a social media expert, you could send out a monthly or more likely a weekly Reels report to talk about the trends on Instagram so that people don't have to waste their time trying to find the trends on their own. They can just rely on you. You could also create design or content templates. So earlier I showed Liz's email marketing membership, and you pay a monthly fee and she sends a weekly email prompt. Also, a stock image library could be another type of membership. You can see how there's such a wide variety here, and some types of subscriptions rely on new content coming out every month, but others, like an online community, don't necessarily require new content every month, but likely there is some element of upkeep or occasional new content you'd be releasing in order to keep members paying. Here's an example of a more traditional membership from Kaylee called Get Messy, and you can see that this is all about art journaling. So she's an artist, no surprise, this page is so beautiful. It's meant to help you create and keep creating, and they have workshops, different tools. So you can see why this would be a helpful membership because there's something new every month, but it's also about cultivating a creative practice. On a totally different page, we have Internet Princess, who has a paid email newsletter. And you can see she has almost 1,000 people paying her $5 per month, so it's very affordable. So the regular free subscribers get weekly content, but if you pay, you get bonus content, interviews, additional access. So you can see how people are craving more information from her and more access to her. I had to bring back Pixie Stock because I showed you an Instagram carousel template before, but this monthly membership gives you access to a huge array of stock photos, and you can use their sorting tools to find exactly what you need for your business. So not only do you get stock photos, you also get templates. You get so much inside of this membership. Again, you'll find links to everything I'm mentioning below this video, but you can see how much opportunity there is to create a membership on almost anything. Obviously, the pricing is going to vary pretty widely. You saw an example of a $5 a month paid newsletter up through what could be a $100 per month stock photo membership or online business community. So in this, I would also say it's noteworthy that you can have an annual or a lifetime payment plan, which will affect your cash flow as a business owner, and you may choose to incentivize people to join the annual or the lifetime plan. And when it comes to selling, this is really something that you would be selling through your own website. I don't really think the marketplace is a fit for this, but the delivery method will depend on what you're selling. Pixie Stock, I believe, is built through a WordPress website. You can also sell memberships through paid communities, through newsletter tools. It will depend widely. So there's not one right tool for this, but there are many user-friendly options. Up next, I've kind of grouped a few things together under the digital product type of design assets. Now, obviously, this is for you if you are a designer, but this is something you create to contribute to someone else's design. It's kind of a catch-all category, but some examples include Lightroom presets. So if people always comment on your Instagram feed and the way that you edit your photos, you could sell presets so that their photos could look just like yours. You could also sell custom fonts. My friend Tila runs every Tuesday. She actually helps her students create and sell their own custom fonts. So I think that's a really cool business to have. You could sell stock images the way that Pixie Stock has, either as a membership or as one-off bundles. And I think with design assets, again, the average price is going to vary. I said $10 to $25, but it'll really depend on if it's a one-time payment, a bundle of something, or a subscription. And then for selling options, as always, you can sell it through your own site. But I do think that Creative Market could also be a great opportunity for you to expand your audience with your designed assets. Up next, we have a personal favorite of mine, and that is task management templates. People want to save time, and you can help them out by creating pre-built templates in Airtable, Asana, ClickUp, Notion, Trello. These are just some tools that I know a lot of online business owners love, but I'm sure there are others as well. And let me just show you one example from Wit & Wire, my own business. I have podcast management templates. So within this one purchase, you get access to 2 different templates in each tool. One to manage your podcast episodes and one to manage your guest outreach if you do interviews. So that would be 2 Asana templates, 2 ClickUp templates, 2 of each. And I have delivered it, if you're curious, as an online course. And that way I was able to include a little bit more instructions to help people first choose which tool if they didn't already know, and then to actually install and use the templates. So then when it comes to price, I would say $15 to $50. The reason mine is $50 is because it includes so much more than just a template. It also includes the training on how to use it. But on top of that, I believe that task management templates should be priced a lot higher than most people are, because think about how much time you're saving somebody. Wouldn't it be worth it to you to save an hour, 2 hours per week? I would pay way more than $15 for that. So I would actually encourage you to potentially charge more than you think for task management templates. And these are going to be sold independently through your own website, potentially on Etsy. I've seen some success here, but I would probably recommend that you sell them through your own website. As one more pro tip, I think task management templates are really great to sell as a standalone product, but they're also a powerful add-on to include inside of a course or your membership because I think they can really elevate the value of what people are paying you for. So just consider that a lot of these digital products can be sold by themselves, or they could be kind of grouped together, probably as a course or a membership experience. Next, we have software templates. This is a fun one I don't see a lot of people doing, but I'm personally considering doing this more for Wit & Wire. This is a preset configuration that someone could import into their account. So some examples could include a Zapier process. If you do any of the tech for your own business, you may have used Zapier to connect two tools to each other. And so they offer the ability for me to create a flow, a Zap, and I could sell that, or I could sell a bundle of Zaps. I could also sell ActiveCampaign automations. So for example, I could create a new student onboarding email flow, and then I could give you a link where you could import exactly my flow, including the emails, including all of the techie stuff, and you wouldn't have to build it yourself. I include things like this inside of my Wit & Wire courses, but I don't currently sell them separately, and I think this would be a great idea for a lot of business owners. When it comes to pricing, I said $25 to $100. I think this would be hard to put an exact amount on, but again, for something like that course welcome automation, I know I could save somebody easily 2 hours of time building that, if not more, if I included the email copy in it as well. So again, when it comes to pricing, my overall best tip is to think about the value of what you're giving to somebody, not just literally what it looks like. So you can sell these, I would say, independently. I don't really know of a marketplace where this could be a fit, but this is something that I'm really excited about that I'm curious to see if more business owners start creating. Up next, we have website themes. So obviously this requires a very specific skill set, but you could create and sell pre-designed templates for WordPress, Squarespace, or Showit. And I would say this, more than any other digital product, requires that you have customer support in place for not only tech troubles, but also any tool updates. Because let's say WordPress rolls out an update, you will want to make sure that your themes are still compatible. When it comes to pricing, it varies. I've seen themes priced at $50, I've seen $500 and up. And typically you do get what you pay for. I would say most people expect a good website theme to cost between $100 and maybe $300. And you can sell it through your own website as always, or Creative Market does offer a lot of website themes. Although I do have my personal favorite providers of themes and of website design, and you'll find links to those businesses in the description. I know we covered a ton of tools and ideas, so you'll find links to everything in the description. Plus, don't forget to download the free course creation toolkit at witandwire.com/course toolkit. Otherwise, if this video has been helpful for you, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Wit and Wire for more online business tips to help you scale your impact and income online. And since you're interested in earning passive income online, up next, I would recommend this popular Wit and Wire training on how to create and sell your own online courses.